All right, good morning, everyone. It is 8:39 in the morning of November 10th, 2021, and this is my pre-market strategy session. So first thing that I have up is a small cap momentum play. We'll see how this goes. RNXT just recently delivered some data on a phase 3 trial they have for some kind of a chemotherapy treatment. Let's see if it's hit the news here. No, it hasn't hit the news here yet. Let me see if I can find it. I'll do a search here. Let's see, Renovo RX Incorporated. Renovo Incorporated. All right, they'll probably have some headlines here somewhere. By Renovo, how we can help, who we are, contact info. Let's look for, I don't know where I found that article. It was on my other machine. News, let's try the news. Renovo RX, let's try that. Renovo RX. Here we go, okay. So presentation during new advances in the management of pancreatic cancer course highlights intra-arterial chemotherapy as a potential innovative treatment for pancreatic cancer. This thing, let's see, the highlights here. Dr. Gandhi, a principal investigator on Renovo RX's ongoing phase 3 Tiger Pack study and professor of interventional radiology at the Miami Cancer Institute and Miami Cardiac and Vascular Institute, Florida International University, blah, 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 will describe the results from the initial clinical studies used in combination with radiation therapy and its benefits when managing patients. So let's see, this happened already, right? So he's already given this, what's the date? November 9th, 6 a.m. Did he give that, when did he give that speech? Approved, committed to treat LAPC, to highlight, so on and so on. When did he let those results go? I guess it was last night when that's the way it seemed to me. Well, all right. So this thing's trading with momentum, and it's curing cancer. Wall Street loves cures for cancer. Actually, I had another Fibonacci on this. Let me see if I still have it. Yeah. So it's kind of interesting. I'm not sure exactly which Fibonacci I want to use. So here, you can see it's struggling to get past the 25% level. So back here, let's see, it IPO'd in August. Back here, and it's barely traded. Let's see, here on the 30th of August, it ran up, opened up at $7.36, went to a high of $16.74, and then closed at $16.02. And then you can see after that, like what happens oftentimes with these things, with small cap biotechs, is it just sold off and lagged down. So now, according to this Fibonacci level, this red 25% level that I like to use at $9.29, it's hanging around just below that level. So I don't know if that Fibonacci is still going to be in play or if the Fibonacci from today. So what I did is I used the Fibonacci that I set up on this, I used its previous close and then doubled it. So the 100% level up here at $10.84, it is, so the high here on the morning high, the pre-market session high is $10.64, but doubling yesterday's closing price puts it at $10.84. So exactly how it plays out, I'm not sure, which Fibonacci that it'll use, so on and so on. It's going to be kind of by ear, maybe I'll put up both levels and it's pretty confusing looking, but I'll just kind of snap back and forth between the two to see, $9 and roughly 30 cents there. Roughly $9.30 is only the 25% level from its big run up back in August. And then, $9.48 and $8.77 is basically what it's bobbing back and forth in between right now. So I don't know. It's once it starts to trade after the open, then I'll know more. Then I'll know exactly. Well, I won't. I'll have a better idea of how to trade it. Okay, next up, RNG. This thing, let's see, it is up right now $62 per share over its previous closing price. And all I'm doing with this one is the same that I've been doing, which is I'll look for a trade close to the open, and I'm looking for it to dip down and break back above its opening price, or dip down past the 75% level and break back above that 75% level, or dip down and average in between the 61.8 and the 50. What happens, I don't know. But I'll just sit here and watch it. Same old, same strategy. Same thing, DoorDash, they are up 16.5% pre-market. That's about a $30 gain from its previous close. And so I'll just sit here and keep moving the Fibonacci over to adjust the levels to its next open. And then I'll use the levels in the same way that I described for RNG. And I have it at the previous day's close is where the other end of my Fibonacci is. FVRR, this one's up 15.78% pre-market. That's a $27 gain over the previous day's close. And once again, Fibonacci, and I'll keep moving it over until the open, and then I'll put my Fibonacci levels in place. And those will be my entries, dip down below and a push. When it pushes back through above the level, that's an entry. Now, sometimes you got to be fast. I mean, these things, sometimes it won't always, just, dip down and come up and run, to the open if it breaks the 75% level. So the idea is to buy here at this level. Keep your fingers crossed that it just runs for the rest of the day, but take profits along the way. And then if it starts to crash back down again, cut this thing before it turns red on you, or cut it, break even before it turns red, whatever. There are enough of these things that play out from day to day, so that if you take profits on the way up past its open and you cut before it turns red on you, you can be consistently profitable. And that's the name of the game. Being consistently profitable trading, it's hard to do. After a while, though, you get used to it. Okay, so on the broader market here, the employment numbers came out, some employment information. Let's see, I think it was 267,000 new claims. Let's go to Yahoo. Jobless claims came in at a new pandemic era low. Another 267,000 individuals filed new claims last week. So that's supposed to be good news. I don't know whether it's good news or not, but the market is reacting negatively toward it. So you might hear people say, good news is bad news now. Good news means that the Fed is more likely to taper faster or raise interest rates sooner, or become hawkish rather than dovish, and blah, 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 blah. All right, just do what the market's doing. If the market says, if the market is signaling it's going to go lower, then you just roll with it. I don't care, what it is that is creating the catalyst, but that's what it's doing. All right, so the VIX is popping up here, popping up back into the gap that I like to use between 18.21 and 22 even. So, all right. Bitcoin, I don't know what it was about those unemployment numbers, But as soon as it came out at 8:30, Bitcoin started trading. It looks like it dipped down a bit right here, but then just took off to the upside. So I don't know why Bitcoin is excited about unemployment numbers. That's a mystery to me, and it's one I guess will be revealed at a later date. Yeah, that's doing what it's doing. And then that's pretty much everything that I have on watch today. Actually, let me take a look here. The TLT, I'm interested in shorting the TLT. I expect interest rates to start rising with an economy, with the inflation, CPI and stuff that's on the rise, and more people working, and the opening trade, I guess they're calling it, the opening of the economy. I'm expecting a bit more downside on the TLT, higher rates, and downside on the gold. But obviously gold did not react in the same way that it's reacted in the same way that Bitcoin has actually, and it's a bit odd. I wouldn't expect gold to perform as well. Gold is supposed to be an inflationary hedge, but it's kind of not. I don't know. All right. So yeah, that's going to be my pre-market trading strategy session for the day, everybody. Good luck out there. Keep your risk tight. Click like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, tap the bell, and I will see you at the recap. I am out.